What's up, everybody? This is your girl Q1. I am back with Tyler Perry's Sisters, Season 8, Episode 13, Aftershock. Y'all, listen. Sorry. Every time I hop on the screen, the first thing I do is smile. I be trying to be serious, but the smile just come on my face, y'all. It's just really natural. I just want y'all to know that, okay? So, anyway, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please click the notification bell so you can be updated on everything I drop, y'all. Anyway, let's get into it because we got a lot to talk about. All right. So the episode picks up with Aaron. Y'all know Aaron came to the hospital and the doctor told Karen, you can't be fussing with your baby's Eddie and causing all this stress. So then Aaron started to pipe up, and then Zach started to pipe up, and Fatima was like, shut up. And Karen was just sitting there with the babies, and Fatima was like, ma'am, because let's be clear, you didn't have contractions until you found out you wasn't the only one that was carrying that baby, so you can try to hold something over my girl Fatima head, okay? We see you though, Karen. Listen, we see you trying, friend. Like, you really trying, all right? So Fatima was like, she had to be big mama, y'all. So she stepped in and she was like, y'all need to apologize to Karen. And so, the doctor came in saying the same thing. How everybody needs to apologize, and like, y'all really need to chill. Like, it is honestly, Zach and Aaron really need to grow up. They really need to grow. It's not just Zach. It's both Zach and Aaron. They need to grow up. So Karen got frustrated. She got up out of that wheelchair. She took her babies in that striped blue and white dress, or black and white dress she been wearing, and wobbled herself right up on her out of the hospital, okay? And then before she left out, she told Aaron, well, ain't you driving me home? Just, this the pregnant wobble, y'all. Anyway, I said all of that just to make it to the theme song, because I ain't give y'all the theme song in a minute. My girls hold me down, the boys. I don't ever finish this song, but I just be want to give y'all a little A and B selection, all right? Okay. I do weddings, bar mitzvahs, primes and all of that, Anyway, I'm gonna stop popping on my videos. I'm about to show some decorum, okay? Anyway, so in the next scene, we see Andy looking at the email or whatever, news clip or whatever, about Penelope. And in this scene, we still see Hayden being a prick. Hayden tells Andy that the firm thinks she's a liability, and then he just walked off and left. He says some more smart stuff, but at this point, to me, Hayden is not really important. So Andy calls, which I thought she called Jordan, but we'll talk about that a little later. I thought she picked up the phone to call Jordan and tells him she needs to see him. Like, I swear she said Jordan and then ended up in homeboy house, but I guess. So we get over to Danny's house, and Danny comes out the bathroom, and Sabrina just kind of lit candles for her so she can relax, and because y'all know she had that panic attack. And Sabrina called Rick, then Danny laid down, and then once we got Danny in the bed, Sabrina was like, I'm gonna be over here on the couch. And so she called Rich, to let him know, like, sir, you was wrong. Don't do that. If I needed you to call him, I would have told you to call him, but you won't take it upon yourself to call Tony. So Rich tells Sabrina that Penelope was arrested for stabbing Gary. And so we get over to Karen's apartment. And once they get into the apartment, Aaron offers to make a a store run for Karen. He apologizes to her about early, with everything that went down at the hospital. So Karen at this point starts to lie. She starts lying. So she tells Aaron that she was frustrated at all the text messages that Zach sent her. And she also tells Aaron that she stopped over to Fatima's house unannounced, for Fatima and Zach's house unannounced, which she did. So Aaron specifically asked Karen, did anything specific happen while she was there? He said, did anything specific happen while you were there to cause you to go into labor? And so she lied and said nothing. Like, you could tell she was lying, but I guess she didn't want to tell Aaron. So in that moment, she thanks Aaron for having her back, and they almost kissed. And so my girl Miss Lisa walked in. What's up, Mama Lisa? Because we've been looking for you. Y'all know that commercial. We've been looking for you we've been looking for her. We've been waiting on you at the door. So anyway. So in my notes, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I put in my notes. I put, Karen, ma'am, don't play in Aaron face because you were really mad because Fatima is also pregnant. I really believe that Karen wanted to keep this baby so she can also, I just stated it a second ago, so she can have one up on Fatima. Like, you know how people say, you may have his heart, but I have his baby. That foolishness. I don't know where I heard that from. I think it was a movie, or I don't know. But that's stupid. Please y'all don't be telling people that, okay? We see you, Karen. All right, we see you. So, hold on. So, y'all, we get back to Fatima and Zach's house, and they're sitting on a sofa having a conversation. And Zach asks Fatima if she thinks that he'll be a good dad. Fatima tells him yes. She also reminds him how good he is with Michael. Zach agrees that he shouldn't be beefing with Aaron. And we see that Fatima is also shocked by Karen's behavior, because y'all know she would have been tripping, but she's not tripping no more. So Zach and Fatima find out, they're sitting on the couch, they turn the TV on, and they find out about Penelope. So in the next scene, Andy stops over at Robin's hotel, and they have like this small conversation. You know, she asked him about his home in ATL. He said he leased it, and that he's still staying at the hotel. You know, that's the hotel that him and, when he first dealt with Andy, they had that threesome. So back at Sabrina and Danny's, back at Danny's house, her and Sabrina talk, and she asked Danny about her nightmares because she woke up screaming. Danny basically tells Sabrina that she's having dreams about her partners, and I didn't really catch the dream, but I think it was about her using the vape and the weed and, you know, all of that. And, you know, she started sleeping with her partners. I honestly, y'all, my apologies. I really didn't. I don't know. It just wasn't. It should have been important to me, but I didn't catch it. Let me say that. So Sabrina tells Danny that Karen was in a hospital, and also find out that Penelope has been arrested for Gary's stabbing. So back at Karen's house, Karen decides that she now has these sudden fake feelings for Aaron, and Miss Lisa looking at Karen and Aaron like they full of BS, and I really think so too. I think once again she finds out that I can't get Zach in a way that I want him. And so because I can't do that, I need a distraction. And once again, Aaron is always that distraction. He is willing to lay himself in front of the car and let Karen emotionally run over him. It's dumb to me, but Aaron is a male pick me, if you ask me. So, um, Miss Lisa reminds Karen that you wanted Aaron to respect your boundaries. And once again, she lies to her mom. She claims that she's starting to see Aaron in a different light. Now, when I looked at that, I thought she was lying, because all of a sudden, I don't know, y'all may think different, but I didn't see that twinkle in her eye. What I saw was, once again, let me play up on this man's feelings, because the man I really want, he not available. And not only is he with another woman, they live together, they engage, and now I find out she's pregnant, and she's pregnant around the same time I'm pregnant. It just seems so convenient. That's all. So Miss Lisa asked, does it have to do with Zach? And again, Karen start to lie. She lied and said no. All right, Karen girl. All right. So she says that Aaron was taken up for her when it came down to Zach. When it was in the hospital. But again, Aaron was being annoying at the hospital, and he was being, I don't know if I want to call this passive aggressive, but because he has some issues with Zach, it's been little passive aggressive behavior. He just needed a reason. So yeah, we can call that passive aggressive. He needed a reason, just so he can look like the hero in Karen's book. Like, no matter how much you try to be Captain Save-A-Ho, no matter how much you try to be the Karen's pick me, or look at me, Karen, I'm taking up for Karen and trying to be that guy, you will never be Zachary Taylor. In her eyes, not in mine, but in Karen's eyes, you'll never be a portion of Zach. Especially this version of Zach, which is the version that she's always wanted, but Fatima got it, and I don't care. I think that she still is. We all know Karen ain't over Zach. She not. And now for me to have a baby with you. So anyway, Miss Lisa asked Karen if she's turned on or if she's really in love with Aaron. And I think that she's hormonal, and I think that she just wants Aaron in that moment. I do not think for a second that she really wants to be with Aaron. I don't think so. I could be wrong, and maybe Tyler is doing some flip-flop stuff between Karen and Aaron, but it's just super convenient to me. All right. Anyway, so there's a knock at the salon door. Pam is still at the salon, and it's Maurice. So Maurice asked Pam, I need some roots to riches, because he ran out of, she was like, what do you need roots to riches for? So he wanted to explain that him and homeboy was about to get ready, and they didn't have enough lube. I'm sorry. Didn't have no lube. So he had some roots to riches. I want to say it was from Sabrina. But child, he used the roots to riches as a lube replacement. Anyway, we get back to Robin's hotel, And Andy asked Robin to represent Penelope since she fired him. And so Robin, listen, Robin is always trying to throw his peen at Andy. And I would like him and his peen to go to the nearest of the nearest hells, okay? And he tells Andy, if I represent Penelope, what are you going to do for me? It is not that kind of party. Andy said, no, sir, I'm not having no parts of this. Please go represent that lady. Either you do or you don't. You will or you won't. Okay? So, Robin then promises to meet with Penelope. But this causes another issue. Why? Because y'all know, Robin, we know Jordan knows about Robin and Andy. So, her men just intertwine. And y'all call it one thing. I say that I'm not mad about it. Like, it is what it is, y'all. Listen. I'm sorry. Anyway, so Jordan meets with the guys. And he tells them that Robin is meeting Penelope. And Jordan puts all of this responsibility on Andy's shoulders. Rich always agrees because Rich is a nigga. And that's it. That's all. I don't like Rich. I would never like Rich. I don't like Rich for Sabrina. Listen, we can bring Jacoby back. All right? Jacoby is amp. If y'all watch All the Queen's Men, Jacoby was working at the bank. He was amp. We could have brought him back. It's already because, but I just don't like, what's his name? Because you coming in here and you judging this lady. And in this space, we listen and we don't judge. But I just don't like Rich, whatever his name is. But Jordan, we all know, Jordan admits it, that he's still in love with Andy, and that's just what everything is about. You mad because of how everything went down, even though she tried to protect you. She went about it the wrong way. I'm not taking up for Andy. Yeah, she went about it the wrong way. However, she was still trying to protect Jordan. But she ended up getting caught up in the people around her. That's just Gary's just a bad person. Anyway, Detective Watt went over to the hospital to go talk to Gary. And Gary was like, I don't know you. And Hudson is still being overprotective. So Watt asked Gary, do he remember being stabbed? Gary said no. Watt also asked Gary for his consent to interview him. To talk to him, I guess. And Gary, I guess Gary gave the consent. But y'all, listen, Gary is sitting up there looking a mess, girl. He looks a hot mess. Anyway, Watt then asked Gary to close his eyes and think about the wedding night. Think about, just imagine what happened, trying to go back to that night. Gary opens his eyes and tells Watt he saw someone there, and he said that it was a woman. So, back at Fatima's house, they get a knock on the door. It's Andy. And they tell Andy that they started an investigation. And they show her the board of suspects. Fatima and Zach think that all of this is done by Robin. And y'all, this is where the episode ends. It's good. This one was good. It was it's y'all know Sistas is a little hit and miss, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I just want to know what y'all think. Who do y'all think stabbed Gary? Do you think it was Penelope, Andy? For everybody had a reason. Everybody had a reason. It looks as though Penelope is the person, but honestly, I really don't think it's Penelope. Um, it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. Anyway, like I said, drop down in the comments, y'all. Tell me what y'all think, and also I will be today. You'll be seeing All the Queen's Men, both episodes of Zatima. Um, what's the name of it? The Best Man. So it'll all be up within an hour. just be patient with me, y'all. Anyway, I will talk to y'all in the next video.